Good morning, caretakers, and welcome to Caretaker's Corner, where we discuss everything that has to do with taking care of your elderly disabled parents, disabled spouses, and your adult disabled children, and most importantly, yourself. My name is CJ, and I am your guide on this journey. And we made it through another holiday season, so I want to give you kudos. Hopefully, nothing went bad, everything went smoothly, and you made it through and were able to relax and enjoy your holiday. And while we know none of that actually probably happened, I'm still glad you made it through another holiday season. I know mine was hectic, so I assume yours was too. Although mine will get better. I was able to rest most of yesterday, and I'm going to spend most of today resting because I go back to work tomorrow. But I hope you went over all the I cannot speak today, I'm sorry. Tricks and tips that I gave you and that they helped you out. I hope that the 2-minute rule was able to come into play a lot for you and keep things rolling smoothly. I hope you made your 5 lists, or your list of 5 things that were most important that you needed to get done. I hope that if you needed to, you chucked tradition so that you could get what you wanted done and have a nice, safe, happy, and holiday season and enjoy it with your family. Most people forget that the holiday season is supposed to be about enjoying our family. And they spend so much time with the prep work and making everything look pretty and everything has to be perfect that they do not have a good time with family. I believe there's a whole lot of movies, holiday movies, that they've made about that. So I hope you chucked it if you needed to chuck it. I hope that you... see, I had it there for a second. I'm sorry. I am pretty exhausted and I have forgotten all the tips I gave you. I hope you took your 15 minutes every day for yourself and that you used your caretaker kit. That was it. I know I exhausted my caretaker kit this holiday season and I will need to replenish it as soon as I replenish myself. I hope everybody had a great time. Once again, I want to reiterate, you made it through another holiday season. Okay, in a caretaker's life, I would have to think this is the hardest or second hardest part of our jobs, is just making it through the holiday season, trying to make everybody as possibly happy as possible, as well as not overwork ourselves in the attempt to get that done. We have to remember as caretakers, the one thing that we have trouble remembering is that while I say we're superheroes, because we are, still physically we are limited. We don't have all those superpowers. So I hope that you are taking time to replenish yourself and refresh yourself. I am sorry about last week. There was no way I could do a video last week. I was exhausted. Like I said, as you all know, since my stepfather died in September, and we've been working on getting my house, my other house, fixed up so we can move my mom into it. And since the 19th, since the 15th, I think, it's just been every second of every day working on it. And then one of my contractors backed out and he just quit contacting me at the last minute for the plumbing, which she needed water to move in. So then we had to find a last minute replacement who did a wonderful job. Coming in, especially, he showed up on a Saturday night to check it out and came in on Sunday to do all the work and did not overcharge me, which I was expecting to have to pay out the wazoo for that, but he did not. And then he had to come back on Monday to finish it up. We went through a company, and I'm not sponsored by anybody, just so you know, called the 2 Men in a Truck for the moving. They went in and they packed her stuff up, and then they moved her. And they did a great job. They were wonderful gentlemen. They did exactly what they should have, and then they tried to make sure is everything where you want it when they left. So that all went smoothly. The amount of possessions my mom and stepdad had was outrageous. I thought that we had tons more stuff to move, but it turns out they just had tons of empty boxes. God love them. So we got all that done. And so mom is not relaxing right now because it turns out she also had cataract surgery on Friday. And so she, I had to get up early and take her to that, and then took her home, got her all settled, and told her I was going to go home and crash, and that's what I did. I think I slept from 5 p.m. Friday till 8 a.m. Saturday morning. I got up for just a few hours and then went back to sleep. So I have been sleeping a lot, but I needed it and my muscles needed to relax. So, because I'll let you know, every muscle in my body hurts. Some I didn't even realize I had hurt, but I'm getting better every day after relaxing. Mom is contacting me every day to make sure everything's okay. We had a little faux pas. She fell and messed up about half of her body. I mean, just like this whole half of her face. And then like all the way down, she bruised her ribs, she bruised her knees. I mean, she messed up her face bad. It is black and blue. And I asked her to go to the hospital. I mean, it happened quick, too. Like, she wasn't out of my sight more than a few minutes at this point. And it was pitch dark, and even I could tell that something was wrong with her face. It was misshapen. And she insisted she was fine and didn't want to go to the hospital. She's a retired nurse, so she, of course, knows everything medical and will insist that there's nothing wrong with her, even though it is. But she said she was tired and she just wanted to go to her new home and go to bed. So I took her home, we made up her bed, and she got in it and she crashed, and I finished working for the next few hours. But I made sure, kept waking her up to make sure, checking her eyes and everything, and they kept dilating. She was never sick or anything, so hopefully she's okay. She says she is, and I'm choosing to believe her. Other than that, everything went pretty smooth. I cannot complain. We had really good weather. By the grace of God, and I do thank God for this because this went way smoother than it should have. We had good weather. Even with all the bumps and bruises, my people came together and helped solve it. And so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm blessed for how this went, and I thank God that it went so well. And I thank all the people at 2 Men in a Truck, and I thank John, who helped me fix everything up. I thank Steven, who was the plumber that came in and helped with the plumbing at the last minute. He's a contractor, but he does plumbing, so he came in at the last minute, like I said, got the water running. So yeah, I'm very thankful for how everything went. I am a planner, if you haven't figured that out. So I had all this planned out where the water would have been done like 2 weeks before Mom moved in. And, everything would have gone a little bit smoother, but it's done and she's in there, and that's what I have to be thankful for. So in the upcoming weeks, I'm not sure what subjects I'll be covering. I'm going to spend some time today doing some free writing and stuff like that. But I do want to, if you have any suggestions, anything at all, please put it in the comment section. I want to thank you all for another wonderful year, for sticking with me. I know I'm slowly improving every year with the videoing and learning new things and all that. So I hope that it's helping out and that you're liking it, and I hope that something I did in this last year has truly helped someone out there out. Have a great day, a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.